Alright, so what's your name? Jordan? Hey, what's up, Mark? Nice to meet you. Alright, so he is going to have some fun today. Alright, so let's just take a little bit of look at this story and like what happened, and let's just sort of like dissect it a little bit. So, if you were walking around the New Testament times, did you guys wear shoes? No, you wear sandals, right? Well, you're wearing sandals, but you haven't been walking around outside, right? So can you take off your sandals for me? Alright, and do they have paved roads back then? Like, are they walking on like all sorts of like cement, like with a sidewalk, with the drain, so they don't get wet? No? Yeah? No? I need participation. No? Alright, so what are they walking on? They're walking on dirt. They're walking on gravel. So let me give you a little bit of dirt. Let me give you a little bit. So there's a little bit of dirt. Try not to get it on the stage, because they will kill me. But just keep it on the plastic area and just walk in it. Just, get your feet nice and dirty. Just like if you need to, just whack it up over the top and just whatever. It's just make them dirty brown and disgusting. It's not covered yet. Totally covered, alright. So anyway, watch out for the rocks and nails, that's not good. But anyways, so like the disciples and Jesus, like they're walking through the town and they're walking through all sorts of dirt. They're walking through the animals that have gone to the bathroom right there on the ground. So they're walking through manure and they're walking through all this stuff. So their feet must be pretty dirty, right? Yeah. So when they get to the house where they're going to have the Last Supper, Jesus is like, hey, I'm going to wash their feet. Just like, hey, I'm going to serve them. And like some of you are like, oh, whatever, that's not a big deal. But back then, it was a huge deal. For Jesus to wash their feet was like blown their mind. Because a normal person who would wash your feet when you're going into the house is the lowest person on the totem pole. It would be a slave. It would be a servant. And if the house owner did not have those, it would be the house owner themselves. It was reserved for the lowest person in that house. It was reserved for it's a dirty, disgusting job. I mean, his feet are covered in dirt. His feet are covered in there's a little bit of cow manure in there. His feet are covered in just this nasty and this filth. So Jesus is like, hey, you know what? I'm going to wash their feet. I'm going to take care of them. So I'll give you a chair now so you don't have to stand in that. You can sit. You can sit right there. Alright. You guys see how dirty his feet are? That's like totally disgusting, totally just wrong. Do you feel awkward yet? Alright, good. That's great. Alright, so Jesus is like, you know what? I'm going to wash their feet. I care about my disciples so much. I love my disciples so much. I mean, I just want to serve them. I want to wash their feet. So like the story says, he goes and he gets this jar and he pours it out and he grabs into a bucket of water. So I got some water right here. No, don't put your feet in my clean water. So he has this clean water, and then he takes off his outer robe and he puts on a towel. And he's like, hey, you know what? I'm going to clean your guys' feet. I'm going to go and I'm going to serve you right now. I'm going to show you how much I love, how much I care about you. So what he does is, he goes and, you can put your feet in here. He goes and he has the towel wrapped around him. And he's like, alright, his feet is dirty. They're covered in water. So here, put your foot right here. It's still muddy. And it's dirty. And he goes, but I care about them. Man, you got this really dirty. So, he's goes and he covers. And think about how it feels. How do you feel right now? He feels awkward. I mean, it's an uncomfortable thing. And these are the disciples. Would you say this foot's pretty clean? I would. Let's put it on the side. I don't want anything in. But anyways, for the disciples, Jesus is their teacher. He's their master. He's the one that they've been following for the past 3 years. They're the ones, they've been trying to learn everything they can from him. And they're like, Jesus, what do we do? Jesus, why are you washing our feet? Why are you doing this for us? This is not your tradition. We should be washing your feet. So he continues to wash them. And he gets to Peter. And he's telling Peter, hey, I'm going to wash your feet. This is what I'm doing. And so he starts washing Peter's feet. Peter's like, no, don't wash me. I'm not clean. Or I'm already clean. You don't need to wash me. Let me wash yours. And Jesus is like, no, I have to wash you. You don't understand. He's like, wash my whole body. I'm dirty. I've been walking outside. I haven't had a bath in a week. So he's like, hey, do this for me. But Jesus like, no, only your feet are dirty. Let me serve you. Let me wash the dirtiest part of your body. So he goes and he finishes washing the feet. And he just finishes. So, actually, thank you. Let's give him a round of applause. And you have your clean feet in there. And you know what? You can have a towel. Here. Just watch out for that dirty area. That's where your feet were. So, he finished washing their feet. I don't want to step in that. That'd be disgusting. And he's washed all the disciples' feet. He's covered in the water and the filth and everything that goes in part of washing the disciples' feet. And he's like, you guys, this is why I do this. This is the reason why I'm washing your feet. So let's pick up in John verse 12. John chapter 13 verse 12. It says, when he had finished washing their feet, he put on his clothes and returned to his place. Do you understand what I have done for you? He asked them. You call me teacher and Lord, and rightly so, for that is what I am. Now that I, your Lord and teacher, have washed your feet, you should also wash one another's feet. So what Jesus is doing right here is he's like, hey, I took myself out of the equation. I am telling you that I am not here as a leader. I am not here as your teacher. I am here as a servant. I did not come to be served by you. It says that in Matthew in chapter 20, it says, hey, I did not come to be served, but I came to serve you. I came to serve one another. And so what Jesus is saying is, hey, I have shown you what it looks like to clean someone's feet. I have shown you what it looks like to serve each other, to serve everyone around you. Just this is what you guys need to do. You guys need to take it, and you guys need to serve each other. You guys need to take what I showed you and put it into action. Now, how many of you guys are helping serve at some point right now? So there's a handful of you, right? Cool, that's good. I applaud you guys. Good job. But I want to challenge all of you in here that are not serving in some capacity right now, is think about it. Think about what Jesus said. He goes, hey, I'm showing you what you're supposed to do. I'm showing you that I want you to serve. I'm showing you what I came here to do and how you're supposed to act, what you're supposed to do. So why don't you guys find a place to serve? There's tons of opportunities. I've talked to a couple of the leaders in here. You guys can even help by being a greeter in this room. You can serve by just being hey, welcome to Amplify. Hey, is this your first time at Amplify? Hey, you get free cereal bar today. And you guys have all these opportunities to serve. I don't know if you guys know this, but I hear there's going to be something cool maybe in the fall that's going to give you guys a chance to serve amazingly and hugely and make a huge impact, not only on the church, but the whole community around it. So I'm not allowed to share any details. Actually, I don't know if I am, so I'm not going to. But anyways, you guys have these great opportunities to serve. So why aren't you serving? Why do we need to put Jesus' love into action? Why do we need to serve? Because he tells us to. So what I want to do is, I'm just going to close up in prayer right now, and then I believe you guys are going to break into groups. And then you guys are going to break into groups, and you guys are just going to go through a few questions, and you guys are just going to dig deeper into this subject. You guys are all right, why is it difficult to serve? Who am I serving right now? Where could I possibly serve? How can I serve the people around me? So let me just close in prayer, and then you guys will break up into your groups. Dear Heavenly Father, just thank you for the chance to be here, and just thank you for the chance just to let me have the chance to just share the word with these students and share that how you want us to serve. God, I pray that these students take it to heart, not lightly, God, that you came to serve and you came to set an example for us, God. So what that means for us is that we need to serve others also. God, I just pray that as we go throughout our week, our month, our year, that we can just humble ourselves and put others' needs above our own, God. That we can just say, hey, you know what? This person has a need. This person is hungry. This person needs some loving. This person needs to be served. And that we can just put our own pride to the side, God, and just say, hey, I'm going to love on this person. I am going to serve them. In Jesus' name, amen. All right, so you guys are now free to